As you guys might know, beating an Extreme Demon is one of the hardest achievements a Geometry Dash player can accomplish. Today, I'll be showing you guys my journey of beating one of the easiest non-entry Extreme Demons, Retention, and some super important pieces of advice that I learned along the way while beating Accu, my first Extreme, and Retention, the level you guys are about to see. I'll be sprinkling in these tips throughout the video where I was struggling with the advice I didn't yet have, because I think it's super important that you guys know this stuff. And I'll also be showing you guys the main hardships I faced that I feel like not many people in this community bring to light. Before we start the video, I want to get one quick and super important tip out of the way. This is the beat 'em backwards strategy. This strategy involves dedicating the majority of your time in the ending of the level. Since you won't be getting to the end of the level very often from zero, you need to make sure that you are very comfortable and practiced with the ending to prevent dying there as much as you can. So make sure you practice the ending of the level just as much, if not more, as you practice the beginning. Alright, on with the video. Alright, one more thing guys, I forgot to put this in the intro, but I'll make it really quick. I ended up dropping this level originally, because I went to go beat it right after Accu, my first Extreme, and I was basically making zero progress because I just didn't have the raw skill for this level yet, so I decided to come back to it later. So I ended up racking up about 20,000 ult attempts, so yeah. Alright, welcome to my first session from zero. I did 64 to 100 almost immediately, and then I did 11 to 74, which is kind of insane because I've been playing for like half an hour and I did 64% of the level. So that means if I get to 11% today, I'll have the level in 3 runs today. And I'm kind of just curious to see how far I'll get. I think my goal will be 30%, but yeah. We'll see. Well, I hit my goal. It's been like 5 minutes. 9 attempts from zero. Yeah, I'll keep going. See how far I get. Oh my god, bro. That's a lame death. Bro, what are you doing? Ah! Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, that'll be enough for today. Oh, that's annoying. I know I can definitely get a new best, but I don't have enough time today, so. Alright guys, day 2. I got 29 to 95 and 29 to 96. What the hell? What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So, I'm feeling really good with the end of the level, as, with the exception of the 62 click, obviously. But yeah, let's go from zero. I want to get to 62 today. I want to get past the duel. I don't really care if I die to the hard click, but if I get past it, that would be kind of lit. Alright, let's get started. Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna fucking... Oh my fuck... 1 fucking percent, whatever, bro. Oh my god. Twice? Oh my god. I'm getting 1 fucking percent at a time. I'm gonna cry. It's so easy to get to 62 once I pass the straight fly. Alright, yesterday my goal was 62, but I died a lot of times in between 29 and 40. I think if I can consistently not die to 29 to 40, I should get to 62 pretty chill. So yeah, let's start. God fucking damn it, bro. Bro, that was like, what, 3 attempts in? 5 attempts? Oh my god. Oh my fuck. Alright, I'm back. I played for a little bit yesterday, but my arm was really sore, and I couldn't do the wave spams, so I kind of just took a break. But I'm back, and I'm about to go from 0, so yeah. Twice. I mean, I can't even be surprised. Oh! My heart was beating out of my chest there. I need to calm my nerves. I think once I get to like 90, I'll be chilling at that part. Are you Okay, day 5. I got a new best by 2%, and I passed 62 3 times. So my pass rate for 62 is now above 50, and I have a feeling that's going to change today.
Foreshadowing is...
I'm mainly just hoping to get into the 80s today. A good ship attempt would be nice. I don't think I'll beat it, but I definitely do have a chance of doing that. So yeah, we'll see. I fucking knew it. First time I died there twice in a day. Not surprised. Oh my god. I was having such a bad fucking day. Just could not get past 62 and have a not stupid death. This was 100% nerves. I easily could have beaten this. That's actually insane. I could have beat it. Alright, day 6. I had a lot of really good runs yesterday, but none of them got past 70, which was really frustrating until the end of the session where I got 87. And I feel like if I didn't have nerves of fluking it, I would have beat it, but that's fine. That's whatever. My goal is to get to the ship probably 2 more times today. Hopefully one of them will be to the end, but yeah, we don't know. Let's see. Oh my god, I was seeing stars there. I got so nervous. I was doing so bad today too. Alright, day 7, I think. 2 days ago I got 85, and then I took a break because my forearm was kind of sore from all of the playing that I did earlier. But I came back a little rusty, but it's fine. I did 43 to 100 for the 5th time. But yeah, I'm not expecting a new best, but some good runs past 62 would be really nice. Maybe a ship attempt, who knows. Fuck! Oh my fucking god. Why? Why are you doing... I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I'm actually gonna fucking lose my mind. Oh my god. Okay, yesterday was absolutely insane. I was not expecting basically anything. And I was honestly playing pretty bad for the pre-drop, but once I got to the drop, I only got to the drop 11 times out of 350 attempts from 0. And 5 of those were to the last ship. I had 85 twice, 87 twice, and 88, which is actually insane because the only other times I'd ever gotten to that ship were twice, and that was a few days ago. So that was insane. I only died once to the 62 click, which is even more crazy. So yeah. But today, I really don't think I'm passing that 62 click. I just cannot do it to save my life. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I guess I don't think I'm beating it today. I'm gonna be completely honest, but one more ship attempt today would be pretty nice. I think that would make up for basically me playing bad the whole day so far. So yeah, let's get to it. Bruh. Alright guys, I forgot to record my intro for yesterday, but basically the past 2 days were really bad up until the end of yesterday, So I ended up getting a ton of drop attempts. I'll show them on the screen, but it was like a ton. I think it was like over 50. But I ended up getting to 62. I think it was 23 times. Yeah, it was 23 times. I died there 20 times, and I passed it 3 times. And in those 3 attempts, I'm sure you can guess one of them based on the screen. I got 95. Oh my god! 90. I'm actually gonna cry, bro. And 85 again for like the 6th time. So, yeah. But I was warming up today. I'm feeling a lot better with 62. Of course, 62 normally only ever feels good in runs, so we'll see. But yeah, I got 43 to 100 twice and 29 to 100 for the first time ever. So yeah. Come on! Bruh. Hey guys, I figured this would be a great time to sneak in one super important tip that I didn't really learn about until after I died to 96%. That death was without a doubt the most painful death I've ever had. It hit super hard just knowing how unlucky I was getting and knowing how many times I practiced that ending just to avoid dying there. And then I ended up dying to the last 4 clicks twice, and then the last ship, I think it was like 15 times. I'd have to look again. But I ended up losing my cool out of frustration, and it's very unhealthy to make that a habit. I tried to calm myself down and decided to ignore everything negative about this level. I ignored how lucky I was getting with 62%. I ignored how often I was dying to dumb stuff. I ignored that I was 4 clicks away from beating the level 2 different times, and I just kept playing. I ignored all of it. There were multiple times after I got 96% where I would get past 62%, I would die, and then I'd do 62 to 100 to practice, and then on the first try, I would get 62 to 100. I could have been super frustrated at that, knowing that it happened multiple times, but I decided to ignore it, and I kept pushing on. Every time I was about to have a reaction, I stopped myself, hit the resume button, and I just kept going. I didn't even give myself a chance to have a reaction. This ended up helping a lot, and having a calm and collected mindset will get you way farther than you might think. And at the end of the day, Geometry Dash is just a game, Extreme Demons are just levels, and your performance in this game will have very little impact in the grand scheme of your life. So just make sure to have fun, don't get too worked up about it. No matter how annoying this game can be, we've all been there. Just make sure to have fun. And yeah. Now on to the last final day of retention, where I finally beat the level. Okay, yesterday was something, man. I won't get too much into the details, but I'll just show you guys the drop attempts. I was super consistent at getting to the drop, but I kept on dying to like stupid stuff. And then on top of that, I just couldn't pass 27 or 62 to save my life. I died there 27 times, but ironically, yesterday was the day that I passed 62 the most, with 6 attempts past that. And of course, I died 2 clicks away from the ending, which really got to me because that 62 click, I had died 15 times before I had gotten that 96 attempt, and I was just really frustrated. And I wasn't even nervous. I was locked in. I thought I beat it. As soon as I passed 95, I was like, yep, this is the attempt, and then I died by like a frame. So yeah, I was really annoyed. But yeah, feeling a little bit better today. I think after the 96 death, I learned how to control my nerves and not get mad at this level specifically. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Literally 18 attempts in, bro. My first attempt to the duel. Bro, are you kidding? So I'm practicing 11, right? I set a checkpoint at, what, 19? Set a checkpoint at 19, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get to the duel from here just to like re-warm up everything. And I beat the level. From here, at least, so. Well, I beat the level backwards, so that's fun. 19 to 148 consecutively. Oh my god, my screen's glitching out. Okay, please. Please. I'm actually gonna cry. That is the worst possible time that happened. Oh my god, finally. Yes. Oh my god. I actually want to cry right now. I'm so happy that I finally beat it. Oh my god, that took forever. I finally got a top 1000 in the books. This is ranked 936 on the AREDL as of recording. Surprisingly enough, I didn't actually die to 62 at all today. So that is very nice. 28,602 attempts. So that is way less than the attempt count for Accu, which was 61,222. But you guys do remember I had 20,000 old attempts because I played this right after Accu. And I basically spent 10,000 attempts of that getting basically nowhere. So if we're accounting just new attempts, it's around 8,000 attempts. But if we're assuming that I had started this level at the skill level that I'm currently at right now, my guess is that I would have spent around 15 to 17,000 attempts on this level. So yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy that that's done. I can start working on the weekly demon series again. Before I end the video, I have just a few more tips to leave it off with you guys that I think are super important if you guys ever want to go for an extreme demon. Tip number 1, never give up. Just because you can't do something right now doesn't mean you won't ever be able to do it. There are plenty of spots in extreme demons that I've beaten before where it took me thousands of attempts to just learn a singular part, but once I figured it out, I just slowly started getting more consistent. Just think, I can't do it now, but if I keep working at it, it will happen. Tip number 2, never feel discouraged about your journey. These extreme demons are no joke, and it will take everyone a different amount of attempts. Additionally, these videos never show the true pain and actual experience of beating an extreme. For example, here's the amount of drop attempts and before 62, and here's the amount of drop attempts after 62 that I showed you guys. Here's the amount of attempts that I actually had at these parts. It's quite drastic, right? Tip number 3, attempt count has no correlation to your skill. It's merely a sign of how dedicated you were to push your skill ceiling to a new level. Don't feel self-conscious and discouraged about your attempt count. It's just a number at the end of the day. And tip number 4, comparison is the thief of joy. I know plenty of people who could beat retention with way less effort, way less attempts, way more luck, and they could easily fluke it. Just because others can do something with less effort doesn't take away the achievement whatsoever. And with that, the video's come to an end. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.